going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Little touch pass to the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Green. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Anthony.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
On second down, wants to throw. He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Escapes the sack. Quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there, because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that fourth down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big fourth down conversion.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
He makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pulls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Coming up, fourth down.
4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
He'll pull it down and run. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
How about getting that big play on the ground here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, but these guys look like they could play for at least another.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they grab the lead here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to find his man on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for an open man on second down. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. He'll set up to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help him get a stop. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the big fella. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. Nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. He'll do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good, and they strike first and take the lead by 3 here in overtime. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Green. Moves around to clear up the vision. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. There's a fine line between aggressive and reckless. This might cross over as they pass on the field goal and go for it on 4th down. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. A little surprising that they're not taking the field goal, push it to another overtime. Instead, they'll go on 4th down.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime? And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. To the air, it's Green. If he runs this back, this game's over. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. On the option. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a winner in OT.